that's amazing because, I mean, in our Innersight program, one of the big things that we focus on, and we say 80% of longevity is actually just moving, just getting past being a couch potato. And I mean, what you've now pictured for us is with a little bit of, because actually half an hour every day is actually not a lot. You just have to get up. So get past that. The longest meter in the world is that one out of your bed. So if you get out of your bed, train for half an hour every day, you can get to doing a half Ironman. So, and I actually, before we started the podcast, and in these podcasts, we have little epiphanies as well. And for me, that is actually, you will pick up if there's something health-wise. It's not always necessary to do an Innersight massive assessment before. It'll be nice, but you can get most people from zero to be a hero in this in, let's say, 18 months. Am I correct? If I say 18 months is a good goal if you look at time-wise. I mean, don't think 6 months if you come from nowhere, or 6 months enough?
6 months is... I call them the bucket listers, and I get a lot of them, and they're good for business. It's maybe not always the healthy, but they come with a 4-month, 3-month, 6-month goal. It is quite a steep curve then, because you have to jam all of these in, and the investment in time also comes from your families or your work or anything like that. So 6 months is from the couch, I think, is still cutting it a bit fine. I have an athlete that just signed up in the Northern Cape, and he's into his 50s now. His business is successful. His children have grown up, and he's given himself 18 months for the Half Ironman in Mossel Bay. And we've started with walks. It's walks now, and he does Pilates and walks, and we've introduced a bit of indoor cycling. And the guy hasn't ridden a bike in a few years, and now he's sitting on the saddle for 30 minutes and complaining. But he's getting it done, and it's a slow build, and he's bought in that it is a slow build. At some point, the ego might kick in, and a few races might pop into the calendar. But for now, that's his, and he's given himself that much time. And it's a way healthier. It's 18 months of your life that you're dedicating to health, which is good for you in the long run as well.
Yeah, especially if you approach it that way, where it's a slow progress. Because one of our pet hates is people that just go full out from the start. Question, we talk about time investment in preparing for this, but like you said at the beginning, that a lot of us can't swim. How much do you put into actually work on the style or the technique of the exercise, or do you use outside people to do that, or what's your approach on that for someone that's maybe not a swimmer and struggle to have a nice style in swimming?
Ideally, if there's an external coach or someone at their local gym or their local school pool that could help them, that does help a lot. But I do a lot of coaching with video, so I ask them to send in a video, because and I started swimming late, and it's very difficult. But it's one of those things that you work on week by week, picking out the worst error and then eliminating that as a thing. But you're invested in this, and people do want results very quickly, and it's maybe the part of Ironman they don't speak about. There is nothing that's going to shine brightly very early. You're not going to run your fastest 10K. You're not going to bike like a monster very quickly. It's a slow, long, invested process. And the swimming, it's about getting in the pool, and the more you swim, the better you get at it. And then with video, just short 10-second clip, I can say this is happening, and they slowly work on it and stuff like that.